So, what is spiritual socialism?
Spiritual socialism is a social and economic system whereby the means of production is in the hands of the people. It is not usury-based. It is basically a socialism for the new age of Aquarius, the age of light. Capitalism, especially Zionist capitalism, is a very destructive system. That's why we have all the wars that we've had in the last hundreds of years, because war is very profitable. Under spiritual socialism, war will not be profitable. Peace will be profitable. And as we get more into the new age, we find the vibratory level of the planet increasing continually, and we are coming into a new golden age on this planet. And when we reach this golden age, we want a new economic system, not the old capitalist usury system. We must have a new system. This is of utmost importance as we get into the new age. Now also, a lot of people talk about globalization. They say that globalization is a bad thing. Well, that's not necessarily true. Globalization under a Zionist capitalism is very destructive, but globalization under a spiritual socialism could be very positive, because what we will do is that we will redefine the whole concept of economics, and it will be in line with progress, peace, and also our system we will improve the human race through spiritual eugenics. We will ensure that only the most intelligent people are allowed to reproduce. Now, it's not going to be a democracy. It will be an authoritarian system. It will be authoritarian socialism. But it will be different from Marxism, and also from fascism, and even in National Socialism, because National Socialism was national. Spiritual socialism will be international. There's a big difference there. And the term spiritual socialism, I remember, was first used by the Chinese, I think back in the 1980s. Now, China and Russia actually are closer to spiritual socialism than the United States. They have not really defined it that way, but I do think that we're coming to a point where probably the Eurasian Union or either Russia will develop a form of spiritual socialism. We are at a tremendous point now in life of the universe, of a galaxy. I mean, the whole planet now, planet Earth, is moving into a whole new paradigm, coming into another dimension, into the fourth dimension. And we have to leave the old ways behind us. Can't carry them into the new age. So, do you have any other questions about spiritual socialism?
How long do you think the total change will take? 50, 100 years? Or?
Well, from what I understand, in the 2020s, this is going to really start. This is like the darkness before the dawn. And sometime in the 2020s, 2030s, we should see the beginnings of this new age, this new solar civilization. Now remember that Aquarius is an air sign. It's masculine air, and it deals with the mind, whereas the old Piscean age is a feminine earth. Feminine water, and it's dealing with more of the emotions, whereas Aquarius deals more with the mind. We will have 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years of peace on this planet, no more wars. So it's very. We're getting help too from the Intergalactic Federation, from all totally getting help behind the scenes. This is important to remember. So, are we going to make it? Yes, I think we are. I mean, it's possible that we could screw things up, but I think that there's more light now, especially since December 21st, 2012. There's been a tremendous transfusion of light into the world. So, does that answer your question?
Why, yes, it does. And what do you think would happen if every single country immediately shifted to this new spiritual socialism?
Well, it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to be a gradual thing. It's going to first a few countries are going to do it, then other countries will follow. But I believe that we're going to have a world federation of spiritual socialism, and it will be a world government, but and maybe something like the United Nations. We'll have it'll be based on the leadership, because we either have a strong leader or a council of wise elders, either one of the two. But it will not be a democracy, because democracy brings everything down to the lowest common denominator. I mean, I think Plato said that the only thing worse than democracy was anarchy. So it's going to be authoritarian, it's going to be socialist, but it's not going to be an egalitarian socialism. It's going to be more of a community-based socialism. It's not going to be a Marxian socialism. It's going to be based upon unity and not on division. It's not going to be this war between the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. It's going to be, a solidarity between the workers and corporations. Now, as far as private enterprise, there will probably be some, but the state will have the majority of the say. It'll be a state-directed economy with some private industry. The main infrastructure of the country will be nationalized, or internationalized, I should say, in a sense that they will be publicly owned, and there will be some private. But it won't be where the corporations control the government. It will be where the government controls the corporations. So I think that's all I'm going to talk about right now. In the future, I will put on some more videos explaining this a little bit further.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.